Welcome to a tasty edition of Go Peace Country. Why tasty, you ask? Well, the good people at Olio's are letting me bake my very own pizza pie. So come on! Beside me is the pizza master himself, Jade Asejo. We're here at Olio's Pizzeria in Fort St. John. Jade, you're going to show me how to make some pizza.
Yeah, I will. I am.
Okay, what are we going to do? How do we start?
Let's begin by getting the dough. I got it from the cooler.
Okay.
So now we're gonna slap it before we do it. So you can have this.
Yep.
For you.
I know what this
got
is.
one.
Yeah, roller.
Okay. So first of all, we're gonna get the dough. Dip it at semolina.
Okay.
Then first. Okay. So
I got to put it in there?
yeah.
Okay.
So that both of us can try it.
Just fold it like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's your own pizza. You can make a sweet Thai if you want.
Sweet Thai chicken?
Sure.
My favorite pizza here at Olio's. Okay, so what do I do now?
Yeah, okay. So now you have to flatten it out.
Okay, flatten it out.
Yeah, just keep flattening it. Then roll it.
Roll it. So we're rolling it flat.
Yeah.
Okay. So while I do this, let's throw it to this week's opening segment on a local Taekwondo group in Fort St. John. As he displays the traditional sidekick, instructor Daryl Marsh is teaching his ever-eager students the ancient Korean striking art of Taekwondo.
It's a very structured and disciplined art, like most martial arts. It instills that in the children as they're training. Things like raising your hands up, saying yes, sir.
Master instructor Daryl Marsh has practiced Taekwondo for nearly 30 years and preaches the lessons of discipline, hard work, and respect to his students. They are lessons he says are essential for their well-being, and if you misbehave, well, there will be consequences.
We have to do push-ups.
But as much as it is discipline, it's also a ton of fun. The sessions consist of a variety of drills and movements, creating a unique and engaging exercise.
A typical class, usually I'll start with a warm-up. We'll get into some technical drills, and then we'll get into maybe a pattern and work on their pattern a little bit, and then we'll do some self-defense.
And every Friday, these 6 to 9-year-olds get to gear up and put their newly learned combat skills to the test. No complaints there.
The most funnest thing is when we get to spar. My favorite part of Taekwondo is sparring.
In this class, instructor Daryl is emphasizing Taekwondo kicking techniques, a personal favorite for 7-year-old Fernando.
Round kick gives you more power than front kick. It just gives you not more power, just a little bit. But front kick gives you more, side kick gives you more power that you have to hit in the plate of your foot. They don't hurt your toes.
You know, once that they get in here and they understand the structure of it, then kids love structure, and it makes them feel good when stuff is structured around them, right?
And at the end of each class, the students gather around instructor Daryl to review the important life lessons of the student creed.
His philosophies of treating your body properly and being healthy with your mind and respecting other people, and you know, when you can help people, help them. Don't just leave them to struggle, you know, as we all will need that help at some point in time in our life. So that's kind of what martial arts is about.
If you'd like to give Taekwondo a shot, Fort St. John's 5-Star Athletics offers classes ranging in all ages and skill levels. For Go Peace Country, I'm Kevin Chirac. So how did you get into pizza making?
Actually, this is my first time I'm working in a pizza chain.
Okay.
I've worked in a fast food before, just like McDonald's. Like
Yeah?
That. Yeah.
Where are you from?
Philippines, sir.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, so make sure the dough is
All the way around?
all the way around, and no excess part. Make sure
Okay.
it will cover the whole pan.
Yeah? All
Okay.
over? Okay. And do you have any kids?
Yeah, I got a kid.
Okay,
And
so
hopefully they'll be here shortly.
How many kids do you have?
I got two,
How old?
6 years old and a 4 months old.
Oh, there you go. Well, this, you know what? This next segment's going to be for you then, because we're going to send it off to our Parenting 101. It's an afternoon of arts and crafts for Emma and her dad, Marty, as the two take part in Daddy and Me, a free weekly program in Fort St. John to help facilitate that special bond between father and child.
There's a variety of experiences and activities so that different dads and children will be attracted to different events, and all of them promote the development of the whole child. But what we're really focused on is the bonding between the dad and the child.
And each weekly event provides a social setting for both kids and dads in the community.
It's good that they have programs like this so that people can come out and mingle and interact, and it's good for the kids to get out too, and then they get to know each other.
It's just a good event to go with your kids, and you get to take them out of the house, just you and the dad, right? And then they have little treats, and they have all these organizations kind of set up, and it's kind of really fun.
Corey Earl and his 5-year-old daughter Hannah are regulars at Daddy and Me. For Earl, his tough work schedule through Hannah's toddler years made it difficult to spend quality time with his daughter. But afternoons like these help the young father make up for lost time.
I think it's very crucial, very important. I get to bond with her as well as I get to meet other dads.
They problem solve together, and it gives them that chance to really bond and strengthen that relationship between the father and the child. And sometimes when mom's around, mom's really good at her job, so she will intervene or take over. So this really gives dads the opportunity to have that one-on-one interaction with their child.
The Daddy and Me program is for all dads with children aged 6 and under. For more information, visit the link below. For Go Peace Country, I'm Kevin Chirac. Okay, so the sauce is set. We're now on to the toppings phase, my favorite phase. So how do we do it?
We're gonna put the topping. First of all, we're gonna get a handful of cheese.
Okay.
Spread out all over.
This would take a while, so let's fast forward. All right, we're just about to put our pizzas in the oven right here, but first on to our last story on a fascinating new piece of equipment located just around the corner at the Fort St. John Hospital. Meet Sim Man. He coughs, talks,
I don't feel well.
and even... Yes, he does a bit of everything, and he's part of the Fort St. John Hospital's new cutting-edge training technology.
The addition of the clinical simulation in the Fort St. John Hospital is a real indicator of where we're going in the north with respect to technology and innovation and supporting the patient safety in the north.
This simulator is connected to a touchscreen, which is called a vital signs screen for a patient monitor. And they can see their heart rate, their respiratory rate, their blood pressure, their body temperature.
The simulation consists of a person controlling SimMan's actions behind a one-way mirror, while medical practitioners attempt to treat the patient in a high-pressure situation. Instead of training on a non-responsive doll or dummy, SimMan incorporates digital technology to create virtually any medical scenario.
They do the practice, what they need to know in their real life, what their roles are, what their responsibility is. They can get to interact and practice their communication skills, how they talk to patients, get to know the situation of the patient, get the background, and then start the treatment right from there.
The realism is the most important thing. You don't have to pretend you're hearing a pulse, you hear a pulse. You don't have to pretend you're doing CPR, you're doing CPR, and the simulator responds to what you're doing.
Thank you. That helped.
So the realism is a huge benefit compared to what was done in the past.
The training simulation is intended for staff, nursing students, medical students, and even experienced doctors. And the improved trial and error practice should equal better patient care.
You're allowed to make mistakes in a safe way and learn from that and become a better clinician for it.
Everybody's so excited. They're getting value out of it.
Big step forward. Very exciting.
For Go Pete's Country, I'm Kevin Chirac.
So this is the final stage. Obviously you can see both pizzas are ready, and it's just the waiting time now. So 7 minutes?
7 minutes.
Okay, so 7 minutes. What do we do for 7 minutes? Okay, so my Thai chicken pizza is complete. Again, special thank you to Jade Aseja here at Oleo's Pizza in Fort St. John. Whew. That's a good pie. That's a good pie. Thanks for watching.